Hello, friends. Today I want to talk to you in English because some intellectual person want to listen about about Corona, and also I want that whatever I think on Corona and this problems, this anxiety, I want to share to each and every people of the world of our country. I think that it is sure that Corona has expanded its, uh, you can say that, siege in a long area, and all the country of the world this time facing a lot of epidemic problem. This damage not only uh, the lives of people but also economic condition. So the whole country, the premiers of our country have to think about the measurement of this crisis, and I think that it is possible that within some months uh, the measurement, the vaccine will come out and people will get relief. I also hope. But we should understand that what is the cause. So this disease expanded to each and every country of the world. Who is responsible for this? These days, at television, the premiers of developed country, that is America, France, Britain, all blames to the China and WHO. It is sure that China hidden initial time about this disease, and for it is the cause. So China also have to face this crisis, and it is also sure that he conscious early and be able to face this problem with the sacrifice of you can that in comparison of all the world at minimum people. WHO also warned, if you see the newspaper, if you listen on Facebook or another communication media, I hope that you also know WHO warned on 31st January that this disease is health crisis for all world, and also again warned on 11th February that this is pandemic. That time no any country had taken serious, that is Britain, America, France, or any country who is this time facing this crisis. Not alert. You know that after it, the president of America, Donald Trump, also visited to India. India also welcomed this premiers with a, you can see that with a great enthusiasm. A lot of people gather in Delhi, in Ahmedabad, in both cities. And after returning of this premier, you know that one political event also happened in MP. For it, It is also government tax sometimes. After the establishment of his all types of political work, government be conscious on 22nd March. You know that. First of all, mark first victim comes in Kerala on 30 January, and we become conscious on 22nd March. What types of interval our premiers, our government have taken, and these periods you place on your mind that our prime minister or any types of ministers, any types of ministry department has not taken serious and has not given any types of a statement about the consciousness about the problems of corona. After it, he becomes serious. It is sure. What happened? One day, curfew was on the field of Prime Minister, and after 2 days, it is declared 100% lockdown in all over India. It doesn't thought that this period, this lockdown will be extended once time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Who will have these types of imagine? If our government is not possible to think about this lockdown, who will think? First of all, laborers bat for up to one lockdown, up to second lockdown. When they see that it is not possible to break up the lockdown, he start to go to his house on foot. In the as a result, we find that a lot of people, a lot of laborers passing a major condition, major pain. Sometimes you also watch on television that some people are facing of problem of food. Their food also not allowed to go ahead. Some are coming with a cycle. Some paid a great amount to the driver, and also a lot of accident occurred, and a lot of laborers have lost his lives. And after a long time, after third lockdown, government start to bring to the laborers using trains, special trains. If you started this special train in the initial at the time of beginning of lockdown, these types of lives can be saved. These types of problems doesn't occur to the laborers. And also the coming to the house, laborers are not victims. What happening these times? A lot of laborers comes to his house, and a number of laborers are victims. So each and every state facing these problems a lot. The number of diseases, the number of patients of corona is increasing day by day. You know that before the coming of laborers, you can say that migrant laborers for Bihar, the number of victims in Bihar under 1000, and this is the at this time this is more than 3000, and it is increasing day by day. The condition of India is also worse and worse in the sequence of time. Only one state, that is Kerala, is in improving condition, and our government, our state government, is not ready to take in advice from the Kerala CM. What is the cause? Because they think that if we take advice, people will see that he has taken advice from the left premiers, and they do not want to take any types of support of left government. That is also, even advice is not he want to not taken. This is the paid condition, because advice, a wisdom person takes advice, not even his friends but also his enemies, who will give a good suggestion to the government. Our government is not ready to take suggestion. They are only do whatever you think. I think that our government is not take advices from his bureaucrats, because our bureaucrats is very intellectual and talented. If government start to take suggestion in the favor of downtrodden people on laborers, I think that laborers have to not face these types of problems. The video will be very long, so I want to short it. Thanks.